Hi, wonderful people. So it's a wonderful day. And as a content creator, what do you do first thing in the morning when you wake up? Yes, so first thing in the morning as a content creator, when I wake up from bed, I take my Bible, I pray to God, and ask Him for wisdom, ask Him for good health, ask Him for long life, and to protect me throughout the day. After that, I go outside to sweep the compound. I come back, brush my teeth, wash my face. Then I move straight to the kitchen, prepare some breakfast for the family. After that, I go to my room, dress up, and start my business. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I'm talking about what I do first thing in the morning as a content creator. Okay, so let's get started for today's topic. So, I start the day by reviewing content calendars, checking for trending topics, and viewing new ideas for photo shoots, videos, and blog posts. So you need to add some videos and stories as well because selecting outfits, sourcing, and skirting locations as well is very, very important because many content creators maintain the journey to jot down ideas and inspiration throughout the day. So that is what I do first thing in the morning. Now let's continue. So before you get started, you need to focus on defining their styles. You need to also build a brand persona and choosing a platform that best reach their target audience as well, which is very, very important. This involves shooting outfits inspiration, styling tutorials, believe the scenes, footage, or short form videos like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and many, many more. Okay, then creators also use various editing tools as well. And you can also use that. You can add some music, you can add some textures, and also effects as well to make it a video look outstanding and gorgeous, just as you are looking. Yes, isn't this so beautiful? Now you need to also schedule your posts and stories on platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and many more as well. Sometimes using scheduling tools is very, very important for this process. As a content creator, you need to also focus on looking at some metrics like the likes, the comments, the shares on certain websites. You need to take all these things into consideration, and that is what I do. Yes, that is what I have been doing during the day. Yes, that is what I do. And also, you need to stay informed about current trends of fashions and the social media to also inform certain content strategies. Like you need to know certain strategies that you need to add to your content to make it so lovely and beautiful. Just as you are seeing this outfit, isn't it beautiful and lovely? If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Now let's continue. And also, as a content creator, you need to also experiment with different formats and content types just to keep your content fresh and engaging. Just look at the statement earrings. Are they not beautiful? If you want to have one, just come into my DM or follow me on my Telegram page for more videos. So, as a content creator, you need to enhance your content skills. You need to identify distribution channels. You need to also build a strong portfolio. You need to choose high quality tools. You need to develop your network and you need to explore paid opportunities. Yes, you need to diversify your approach and to enhance your strategic plan, which is very, very important as a content creator. Yes, yes, as a fashion content creator. As a fashion content creator, you need to buy the product that you love and purchase from the brand that you one day want to work with. Yes, that is very important. Okay, so you need to find some editing and design apps that you feel comfortable using. And this will make your life a heck of a lot easier and help you stay organized and your work looking so professional. So, as a fashion content creator, you need to also create entertaining and instructional content that appeals to a certain audience interest, which is so, so, so much important. And that will make your style different. So, as a fashion content creator, someone would ask, how many times do you need to post a day? Well, it depends on you and your schedules, but the more you post, the more attention you get. So, I would advise you to post at least twice a day isn't bad. Yes, for me, that is what I do. But if I'm so much busy and I can't do that, I push it to another day. Yes, so that is what I do. Yeah, that is what I do because there is no magic formula for how often to post on social media as a content creator because what works for one brand might not work for another. So, me as a fashion content creator, I also love to spend time sketching designs, choosing fabrics, and creating fine, nice videos for my audience to have a great and wonderful look. Anytime, any day they come to my page. So, the next thing I would want to talk about is how to plan a successful fashion show. So, before you plan a successful fashion show, you need to pick a venue, you need to choose your models, you need to select a theme and a quality, you need to select quality clothing, you need to create an atmosphere, and you need to market, promote, and organize. So, to become a fashion designer, I guess you need to have a bachelor's degree. That is a plus. You need to develop a portfolio, you need to create a resume, you need to apply for an internship programs, and you need to build a professional network. You need to also cultivate important skills and to choose a specialty, which is very important. You do not have to escape this. So let's say I'm gonna organize a fashion week for my audience, and so this is what I do. This is how I plan for a successful fashion show. First, you need to define your goal. You need to choose the right venue. You need to pick a captivating theme. You need to invest in a high quality audiovisual equipment. That is also a plus. You need to build a skill theme. Yes, very important. You need to design a stunning stage and a runaway stage. That is very, very important. And you need to prioritize press and photographers as well, which is very, very important. So someone just asked that how many clothes should be in a fashion collection. And then I told that person that it depends, but at least having 12 pieces wouldn't be bad. At least it is not a rule, but that is at least 12 pieces wouldn't be bad at all. No, no, no. So, as a fashion designer, you do not have to struggle to create a daily routine. You do not have to be wondering what the schedule or routine will be, whether it's going to be successful or not. You just have to plan. You need to plan. Because if you don't plan, you are not going to get a successful day. So you need to choose your industry. You need to establish your voice and style, which is also very important. You need to practice this every day. You need to analyze your target audience, okay? Yes, as a fashion designer or a fashion content creator, these are some of the things you need to consider, and that is what I do first thing in the morning. Yes, so you need to find your own word style. You do not let anyone tell you that you can do something. You need to find meanings in what you are working on. You need to challenge your mind and be very creative. If you want, you can go to the gym. Yes, to have some fun. You can talk to people. You can have fun around. And then you come home to eat supper and then go to bed. If you find this content so lovely and amazing, kindly give this video a thumbs up and please do not forget to hit on the notification bell for my next video. It's a lovely day and I would say bye for now.